Hello and welcome to For Heaven's Sake, Seventh Heaven podcast. We are your co-hosts, Lady J
and T. Girl, put your headphones in.
No, I refuse. But did I nail it or did I nail it?
Nah, you fucked up.
No,
I'm
really?
Kidding. I'm kidding.
We'll do it again.
No, you won't.
Okay.
I don't want you to. I'm not going to go through that.
Welcome to the loopiest episode of For Heaven's Sake ever. Yeah, right?
No, we've been loopy before.
Oh, we've been so loopy before.
Oh, we've been so
We've
loopy.
been soups loopy.
Good.
Soups loops.
This is all Tylenol.
I'm not even on it right now.
Oh.
My dosage is due in an hour.
No.
You guys, I've been sick for like almost a week now. I mean, like, I'm getting better, but I'm still taking meds because I don't want to like relapse, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just like, thank you. Next dose.
That works.
See, if I'm singing, it's like, you're fine, Lady J.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You're there.
You guys, it's the episode we've been waiting for.
The baby.
The baby. The baby has arrived.
The baby has arrived.
We don't know its name, though.
Don't we?
At the end of the episode, we don't finalize the name.
Oh, but we
Did they land on Aaron?
I think so.
Yes, but she never says, like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't like Milton.
Jesus. Imagine Milton Jameson. Oh, wait, or Brewer.
Yeah. Milton Brewer.
I feel like it's going to take
that
Jameson.
sounds like a drink. Milton Brewer.
Totally, right? Anything with the last name Brewer is like a drink. But so is Jameson.
Yeah. Oh my God.
These two. What a match made in alcoholic heaven.
Yeah. Speaking of alcoholics.
Oh boy. Is her dad not one anymore?
Yeah, dude. Okay, wait a minute.
I really didn't think we'd see him again. I was kind of glad that we did.
Yeah, I was actually shocked to have seen him. I just thought that was his exit.
Yeah. Same. I'm like, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're wondering why we haven't quote unquote gotten into it yet,
Because we did.
because we just did.
But dude, I'm digging the whole landscaping thing coming to light.
Okay, I loved that.
Yeah.
That was awesome. How like I said, this is not the end of it. Like, because it's weird how he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And then Martin's or Sandy's dad has to be all like, oh yeah, it's Rosialius Boodaloo.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, I'm just learning. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's like Meet the Parents, where
Yes.
Robert De Niro's like faking being a plant guy.
Yeah.
Because really he's in the CIA.
Yeah.
It's legitimately that.
Yep.
Not legitimately, it's literally that.
He's like, landscaping. I'm not in the CIA. Holding a big
like,
teddy bear.
Which, like, okay, we didn't, who said you were, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's like a total narc being like, I'm not a
Yeah.
narc. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
And you see his face too going, psh, like,
So this is episode 1013,
oh, yeah.
titled And Baby Makes Three.
Oh.
Soup's cute title. Although, is there a 2? I didn't know about. Like, they're not a couple, are they?
No.
So
Why do
Baby
it?
makes 3? Whatever. The Amazon Prime spoilie for this episode is Sandy, excuse me while I yawn. Sandy goes into labor, ... alone.
Poor thing.
Poor thing, I guess. But it's like, who said you had to be in labor with someone? You know what I mean? Like, this nurse won't let her be.
Yeah.
This nurse refuses to let her go into labor alone.
Yeah.
She's like, well, keep calling people, honey, because someone's got to be here for you. It's like, but what if no one is? Will you
Yeah.
refuse her service? Will you not deliver her child?
Basically.
This nurse is fucking batshit bonkers, dude. Where did they find her? I mean the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, how did she get this job?
I mean the hospital, not Brenda Hampton.
Right. I don't mean in the meta sense.
Yeah.
I mean in the character sense.
Yeah.
Like, where did she come from? Where did she get her nurse training? Because it's fucking cuckoo bananas.
Where's Matt?
I know. He's delivered everyone else's babies.
Why not Sandy's?
God damn it. I really miss Matt, by the way.
Same.
Like, I need some more Matt in my life before the season ends.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just give me an episode or two.
I need a glimpse of Matt.
Yeah.
We got a glimpse of Pink in the last one.
Yeah.
I need a glimpse of Matt in this one. Why is glimpse my new favorite word? It just sounds good. Say it with me. Glimpse.
Glimpse. Makes me want to have a cocktail now.
You
Glimpse.
guys,
Like,
I've lost it. Like a gimlet.
Yeah.
Girl, I see you. Okay, so
I haven't had that in a while.
I don't think I've ever had a gimlet because
What?
I'm not 60.
Hey.
I know. We've actually talked about gimlets on this podcast before.
I'm like, hey.
We're on the same page. In that we're not. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. This is just how this episode's going to be today.
I like it.
I am on a different page. Okay. So Sandy is having aches and pains. She's in the hospital. Nobody is giving her the time of day.
No.
Okay, which makes me question everything I've ever seen in TV and movies. Because my understanding is when a pregnant person comes into the ER and says, I'm having a baby, everybody's like, let's go.
Yeah.
like it's like all hands on deck. Get this woman in a wheelchair, get her into the room. Let's make this happen. Nobody is giving a shit.
Yeah.
She's trying to get multiple nurses and doctors' attention, and nobody cares.
Did she say her water broke too? Did she say that when she walked in, or did that happen?
No, that happens when, so finally this nurse, she makes eye contact with this nurse and she's like, I'm having a baby.
Yeah.
And the
She
nurse
goes,
is like, let's just listen to it because
Please.
it's truly like, what is happening?
Hi, excuse me. I'm having a baby.
Well, yes, you certainly are.
No, I mean, I'm having a baby right now.
And we know this because...
Because my water broke and my contractions are getting closer together.
All right. It sounds like you know what you're talking about. Why don't you sit down, relax, and I'll try and get you a doctor in a bit.
What?
Yeah.
Since when is it a prerequisite that you need to know what you're talking about to get service at a hospital? Like, are you fucking kidding me? What is this?
I don't know.
Like seriously, search your mind right now. Anytime there's a portrayal of somebody going
It's true.
into labor on television or movies, it's always like they rush into the ER. I'm having a baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Round them up.
Let's go.
It's like the whole place shuts down because someone's having a baby.
Yeah.
This place is like, oh, well, nice. Have a seat.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get to you when we get to you, lady. Jeez Louise. So weird. I wonder if that's true, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've never done that myself, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
like, I wonder if Brenda Hampton was like, fuck all the other portrayals of this. I'm going to tell you how it really goes, you know?
Oh, how do you know?
When she said, it sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the best.
Like, what the fuck?
I'd be like, where's the nearest clipboard so I can smack you with it?
You know what? I'd be like, I don't want you to be my nurse. Find me the next guy. So poor little Sandy's like, okay. So she sits down and then she calls. Well, no, because then the nurse comes back and she's like, oh, where's the father or whatever? Or like, who are you with or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then, so she's like, okay, well, keep calling your friends,
Yeah.
And so she calls Simon and Rose.
Yeah.
Which makes sense that's your first call. They're right there.
Yeah.
Whatever. So she calls and Rose is at Simon's apartment. I wonder if she slept over. I don't know. Because it's morning time. Mm-hmm. And she answers the phone.
Yeah.
No, wait. Does she call her cell phone? She calls Rose's cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay. She calls Rose's cell phone. Rose is like, oh, right now? Oh, we can't. We have class. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
And then Simon's like, okay, what was that? And Rose, this
Lies.
little bitch, she's like, oh, it's just Sandy being all needy again. I mean, it's like, we have lives, Sandy.
Yeah.
And I find it hard to believe that Sandy didn't say explicitly when she called, I'm having the baby.
Exactly.
I'm in the hospital.
Exactly.
Like, Sandy wouldn't have been like, oh, are you guys busy right now?
Yeah.
Like, what? Come on.
For sure.
Total fucking bitch move. Mm-hmm. So they're all fighting. And mind you, Rose and Simon are fighting, or they're in a little bit of a tiff or whatever, because all Rose can talk about is this goddamn wedding that's over a year away.
And colors.
Color schemes. And Simon's like, okay, I really don't care. And she's like, oh, do you care about anything?
Yeah.
And he's like, not about something that's over a year away. Like, and about fucking colors. Like, really? Okay. So they kind of have like a little like, oh, there's trouble in paradise moment, which there's been quite a few of these over the course of this whirlwind relationship of theirs. And every time I've been let down, and every time it's not the thing that ends their relationship. So this time I wasn't fooled. I was like, no, by the end of this fucking episode, the relationship's going to be stronger than ever. And sure as fuck it was.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh.
God damn it, you guys. I'm so over it. I'm so done.
Yeah, and I'm over false hope. I'm and Lucy coming clean.
I know, and saying like, yeah, we don't like her.
Yeah. No, we love her. She's just not for you.
Why did she say we love her?
Why did you say
lie,
it?
Liz?
Yeah, seriously. You guys don't like her.
I know.
And you're trying to make things work with her.
And you're trying and it's not working because she's the worst.
Yeah, she's garbage.
She's the worst. I could not do it. I almost didn't do it, and then I was like, I could not do it. No, she's the literal worst. And it's like Simon fucking breaks up with her.
I know.
In this, I mean, kind of. Like, he basically says, like, if you don't understand why this is important to me, why I want to be there for Sandy, and like why this matters, and you don't want to be there with me, then I don't think I can marry you. And I was like, hallelujah, the heavens have parted. Nope. God damn it, if she doesn't come to the fucking hospital in the end with a basket of goodies for Simon.
Dude,
not for anyone else, mind you.
I brought you a sandwich because I thought you might be waiting. I was like, and why is this basket so well dressed?
I don't know. Where does she get the dressings for this basket?
Yeah. And
I literally just threw my pen down.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
I'm really looking forward to the episode when she's going to find out that Simon and Sandy had sex. Ooh. She still doesn't know.
Do you think that's what's going to do it in the end?
That'll be fucking awesome.
No, it wouldn't. It would fucking suck.
Yeah, because it's something that's petty.
No, if Simon doesn't get to break up with her on his own terms.
Yeah, that's true.
If she gets to end this relationship on some bullshit high horse of like, you lied to me about fucking Sandy, that's going to make me so mad.
Yeah.
The time for that has come and gone. That we had a chance for that a few episodes back when Sandy confessed her feelings for him. That moment has passed. Now, Simon's got to be the one to be like, fuck you and the horse you rode in on and your pastels and your spring colors and your fucking sandwich basket and your fucking house that you want to buy from your parents and your bullshit and your lies, and get the fuck out of here.
I can't wait to give you a son or a daughter. I can't wait for you to be a mother.
Barf all over me right now.
Excuse me.
I can't. Like,
okay.
That's going to make me gag. Stop it. I have a very sensitive gag reflex. It's so sensitive, it doesn't even have to be triggered. Yeah, no. Like, that's what needs to happen.
And Lucy was so happy when she found out they broke up.
Dude, she couldn't stop smiling. It was so cute.
Like,
And even Simon's like, okay, you don't have to smile.
But I love her though, Luce. Oh. Why?
Do you? Why? Seriously. What is there to love?
Everybody got so excited, and then they fucking stood up and said, we're getting married this May. Oh.
Also, way to steal Sandy's thunder.
Assholes.
Fucking A. Like, she just had a baby, and you guys made it about yourselves. Like, what?
Oh, especially when she comes rolling in going, and like they're all like cuddling on the couch in the hospital.
Oh, I know.
She's like behind them.
They have like, they're so oblivious.
I was like, you fucking morons in your bubbles.
So dumb. So dumb.
That's all we can say about Simon and Rose.
That's
folks.
it. I know, but that's it for today.
We had hopes that it would end, but guess what? She came back.
That's all.
And Oh, wait. Okay, one more thing. That manipulative little bitch. She comes in and she goes, "Well, when I realized you wouldn't come back after me, I was like, fuck you."
Okay, we're gonna listen to that whole thing because listen to the words she uses.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that you changed your mind.
Shut up, Simon.
Well, I was wrong. And you were right. We should be here for Sandy. But I hate hospitals. And I hate sharing you. Even if it's for a good cause.
Disgusting.
What are you so afraid of, Rose?
That's right. Good
Tell me
question.
what's really going on.
Okay. I'm afraid that your ambivalence about the wedding means that you don't really intend to marry me.
I mean, I know I haven't been that much help with the planning, but it's still over a year away.
I just get the feeling that you don't love me as much as I love you.
That's not true.
Really? Because I waited for you to come back and beg me to come down here, but when I realized you weren't coming, well, here I am.
Because it's not about you.
Exactly.
Why would he leave the hospital when his whole thing was about coming to the fucking hospital?
Seriously.
It's not about you.
Yeah. And they made this moment about them.
And then she goes from, I worry that your ambivalence about the wedding means that you don't want to marry me, to I don't think you love me as much as I love you.
Yeah.
And it's like, bitch, he loves you more than anyone's ever loved anyone, clearly.
Yeah.
Because everything you do, he turns a blind eye to.
Yeah.
Like, are you that, like...
And Simon is a fucking moron.
God, he's such a little pussy is what he is.
Yeah. What
God,
are you
he's
doing nurturing this
biggest-
girl's fucking emotions when your friend is having a baby? It's not about you.
Such a fucking pussy. Like, I don't use that term lightly.
I don't either.
I'm not even like, I don't like hearing it come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
But truly,
He's whipped.
what better word is there to describe him in this moment?
Lost puppy is what he is. Lost fucking puppy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. He's just, I just don't know. I don't know. For me, as far as I'm concerned, there's no light at the end of this tunnel anymore. Yeah. I used to think I could see it, but as of this moment, like, I don't see the light anymore. Like, I don't know.
I just got this like glimpse again. I just got this image in my head where imagine they're getting married and Simon is not walking down the aisle because I just made him the girl, but he's standing at the altar.
Uh-huh. And she's coming down the aisle.
Yeah. And then at some point,
pastels.
Yeah, in her pastels. And he freaks out and he literally looks at his dad. I need to get out of this. I can imagine Simon saying, "Dad, I need to get out of this."
And his dad being like, "Not now."
No, right? He goes, "What do you have to tell Rose?" I'm not going to say it for you.
Yeah. Him being all like, if anyone has to say something about why these two shouldn't get married, Simon.
Now's the time. Imagine everybody stands up. Nope, all of you sit. It's Simon's.
Dude, honestly though, like, okay, but see, that would be making a mockery of all of this. Like,
yeah,
again, like, this has reached the levels of like, if this doesn't end in this like blazing, glorious like firework of explosive like hate to Rose from Simon, like, if it doesn't end that way, I don't know. Like, I will be really disappointed in the entire season. Like, all of the goodwill they've built over the course of 13 episodes of like relatively decent episodes, considering, will have been ruined if it doesn't end like that. Like, or if that doesn't happen at some point. Like,
I'm really
that
scared.
needs to happen.
I'm really scared about this. Because they gave her an episode, you know, like at some point where she's alone, she's with her dad. They gave her an episode.
And she came out of it smelling like a fucking rose.
Yeah. And then this last episode, not this one, but the one before this, I don't care if she wrote a paper on like
Yeah,
please don't do this. No. I don't need to care. Why? Because
bad.
I'm white. Okay.
It's so bad. It's all just so bad.
Like she she goes after Simon, but she's so manipulative and disgusting. She's just a garbage human.
Like, okay. Because my favorite thing to do is to play devil's avocado with myself, right?
Devil's avocado.
Like, I love to do that. It's my only way of trying to feel objective and fair and like, genuine. Because I don't like it. I don't like this color on me of just like hating something so much. Because it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, do I hate it just to hate it? Like, is it really hate worthy, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So, if we try to see Rose through rose-colored glasses, okay? If we try to like rewind and like unpack and like start over with her, right?
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, have there been any breadcrumbs to where like she's not the worst human being on the planet?
The only time it was that dinner that she made for Christmas.
But see, I feel like that wasn't a breadcrumb so much as like that was just the show like telling us, oh, she's not bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like from the beginning, and maybe we're the ones in the minority. I don't know, because when she was introduced, the first words out of her mouth is "let's get married," and that's crazy.
She was sitting on his bed. She got into his apartment.
That's true.
She was like, sitting.
Yeah. She's crazy. You guys, we're not just being mean. We're not just hating to hate. She's fucking batshit, and we don't like her.
I'm sorry. The red flags went up the moment she got on screen. I said, no.
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. I'm wondering if that's just us because we're sane, logical people, and the rest of the world watching this was like, oh, how sweet. Like, they're in love. Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
Then there is something terribly wrong.
I'm doubting everything we've ever believed about this bitch. Like,
okay, someone needs to write in then.
Well, no, but they don't want to give anything away, and I respect that.
No. Don't give me an answer. Don't give me an answer. Don't give me a conclusion. Tell me, was that the objective in the beginning? Did everybody feel that? Was like, TV Guide or whatever, anybody that was talking about the show at the time, right? There has to be articles here.
Okay, yeah.
Right? That are talking, that would maybe if be on Rose's side or wasn't. Like, you give me something to tell me.
I'm with you.
What was going on in the grapevine of Rose?
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Like, so listeners, if you are aware of or can point us to something that shows like the general public's temperature on Rose at the time, that would be interesting.
Yeah,
we're talking, and let's be clear,
because I've thought about this
late
too.
2005.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want to know in the middle of 2006 what people were thinking. We want to know in 2005 what people's thoughts were on Rose.
Yeah,
because that's a good point. Like, honestly, because I'm starting to feel like the show is gaslighting me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've spent so much time hating Rose, and for like 4 or 5 episodes in a row now, she's been like glorified. And I'm just like, what?
I am gonna say one thing. In our Instagrams, okay, I don't know the proper lingo anymore, guys.
In our
feed,
like in our DMs.
Whoever that we follow, right?
Okay. Oh, right.
I can't remember which account this was, but someone posted something about Rose, and even this person said, not the biggest fan of this character. Okay. And then blah blah blah.
But then did you read the blah blah blah?
Oh, they were just doing a breakdown of the scene.
Oh, okay.
Was
it something we've already seen?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, I just thought this was really cute, even though I don't like Rose.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know what that means. So
I wish we could just like watch it all right now and like fast, like, you know what I mean? But I feel like we could, but like I like the wait. I like only watching one episode at a time, you know?
Yeah. No, because this kind of helps, because Whatever. Let me
fun.
let me get annoyed. Let me get angry. It's all
fun
good.
because like this is the show. I mean, this is our podcast. Like our listeners are like all screaming at their phones right now because they know what happens. And
morons.
we don't. And that's the fun.
Because there's something to be said about this. I don't think I really cared about any storyline as much as I cared about this one
In general for the whole show.
The whole show.
I would agree.
And I'm not letting myself jump the gun and go already towards the end. And trust me, there's a part of me that really, really, really wants to.
I feel so proud that I haven't like IMDb
I haven't
sleuthed and like tried to figure shit out, you know?
How sad is it? This is the only story that made me go, huh, let me see what's going to happen. And
we hate it.
We hate it. It's the only one.
But it's true because I mean maybe that's a little bit right because like we're nearing the end, they're nearing the end, whatever. But yeah, it's true. Like I'm really my face is hurting. I'm smiling so much. Oh no. It's truly like what is gonna happen with this debacle.
I know.
Seriously, you have to talk some a little bit right now. My face is really hurting.
It hurts that much. Okay. Well, I think we're actually done with the Simon and Rose because we broke down everything that happens with them. And when they say that they're going to get married, Eric and Annie's face is they're in shock and also horror. Especially Annie. Annie's like, oh fuck. Like you see that bubble in fuck.
Like just that like the draining of the color from
She's
her
like,
face.
no, I'm losing my baby boy.
Like it's their biggest fear because I think in the backs of their minds they're like, okay, we've got a year, he'll come around, but now they're gonna speed this thing up and it's like they have no time to have him come around anymore, you know?
Yeah. All right. That's done. Let's talk about Ruthie.
What does she do?
She just keeps begging to hang out with Martin.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what is this about?
I'm annoyed with this shit. If Ruthie wants to hang out with Martin, let her hang out with Martin. If she's going to lie to herself, let her do it. I'm sick and tired of her parents interfering every single time. Every fucking turn. Okay, you were on her ass about Jack. Mm-hmm. Then she's not into him. You had your say. Can she figure out the rest of her life on her own?
I know.
Can't she just let her figure it out?
It's very true. I think, okay, to be honest, and it's not till you were so like zealously saying all that just now that it occurred to me that that's what they're doing. Like, I don't know. I guess it kind of just like, it all got washed away a little bit. Okay, I'm trying, I don't know why I'm not being clear. Like, basically, all of the machinations, and again, this show, it's like so bad at doing the thing that they love to try to do, which is like the thing of like, we're gonna talk about something but vaguely so the audience doesn't know what we're talking about it, like because we know what we're talking about but you don't know, and then the audience will find out later. They're so bad at doing that to the point where it's like flat out confusing. Like it shouldn't be confusing when you do that. It should be clear that that's what you're doing, you know what I mean? And so they do it again. Like Ruthie wants to hang out. Well, Martin invites Ruthie
to the batting cages
to watch him practice for the batting because some scouts coming to practice later that day. So he wants to be on his best game or whatever. Yeah. And then they go, or Ruthie leaves, and Annie or Eric or whatever is like, oh, she doesn't even know it's not a real scout. Like, no, I know, but it's okay, whatever. And I'm just like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, why? Like, who cares? Like, what is happening? Like, when they say shit like that, it makes you feel like, oh, is this like a setup for Ruthie or what? Like, you know what I mean? And then it's not, because really it's a setup for Martin to go to college. And so you're like, okay,
and have a scholarship to whatever. Okay, so basically Eric tries to set up Martin's life. He's trying to set him on the right path.
And they have to like sneakily do it.
Yeah, because Eric knows everybody again.
Well, not only that, but like because Martin has made up his mind that he's going to go play for the little leagues.
So he can make money. Not little leagues,
but like a farm team, right?
Yeah.
Like he wants to play for the pro team of whatever. And so until he's 18 or whatever, they're gonna put him on this other thing, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and the scout came, they were ready to sign him, they offered him a deal and everything, and so Martin's under the impression that another scout's coming,
Yeah.
so that they can pull him even sooner or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he's excited about it naturally.
Yeah.
Because he recognizes that like now he's got a baby to worry about. Like while he's not trying to be dad of the year or whatever, like he knows he's responsible, and so he's gonna try to financially support it or whatever, you know?
Exactly.
So that's all in his mind. So but Eric, because he knows better, of course, because he's Eric, sets him up with a college guy who's coming, and he offers him a full ride scholarship, right? A baseball scholarship or something, where if he plays for this college team, he'll get an education, he'll still be playing, and then he, you know, that way, like he'll still be playing so he can get scouted again or like, recruited again or whatever, but like also too, so he has an education to fall back on for his life or whatever, you know? And so, Martin's like, no, man, like, you don't know, like, my life, whatever. It's a hot mess right now. And the guy's like, I know all about your life, dude. Like, I know, I'm not even here to watch you play. I've seen you play. I know I want you. This is not a question. This is an offer, basically, you know? So, like, cool, whatever.
This smells awfully like Reverend Camden.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's like not even a question.
And Martin
like,
even says it.
Martin calls it immediately, like whatever. But it seems like he's jazzed about it, right?
Well, he is towards the end.
Well, yeah, because I think he realizes like it's the right move. You know what I mean? Like clearly he's not doing this alone. You know what I mean? Like his dad's going to help him.
Yeah.
And so in terms of the money, because I think if I'm Martin, right, it comes down to how much money can I put aside for this kid?
Yeah.
And if I'm going to school and not working, I'm not making money, so how do I do that?
Exactly.
But you know, you're going to school on a full scholarship, so that's a big help, you know?
Yeah.
Like you put your head down, you focus on your school and get your education, and like your dad will help, obviously.
And he also
like,
told him that well, I mean, it's nearly impossible, but he's the scout offered him a job on campus. He's like, there's always work on campus too,
which is normal. I feel like most college students work part-time on campus.
Yeah, you know? But like scholarship, man, you better be making them grades. Don't fall behind. That's obviously what I'm saying.
But Martin's never been a fallback behinder type of guy.
That's true.
You know, as far as we know, he's a great student. You know, I don't think that's a concern really. But anyway, so, and then not to mention, like, so he's got his dad, but not to mention, like, Sandy's dad is sobered up now.
He's back.
9 weeks, I think he says, and counting.
Yeah, 9 weeks? Yeah.
9 months. No, 9 weeks. That makes
9
9
months.
months. Yeah. 9 weeks and counting. And, you know, that means, like, and then we learn that he's got a landscaping deal going on. So he and Bo are going to, like, be in cahoots together, which is really cool, you know? Like, it seems to all be sort of, like, working out.
And apparently Bo needs to take take a shovel to his head if he thinks about drinking again.
That's right.
So they got an agreement. It's working. It's good.
Like, it's good, you know? Like, it feels like everybody's in a good place.
Yeah.
Except that Martin refuses to go up and be there for the baby
and
being born.
Yeah.
And again, while I don't necessarily agree with him or the way he's approaching this whole thing, I gotta respect from like a writing perspective, like I respect that the writing choice is that Martin's a stubborn, like he's sticking to his guns about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna cave on this because it's not what he wants.
Yeah.
You know? But then after he talks to the college dude, then he's like,
I gotta go.
I don't, like he's like, something kicks in, you know? Like we don't really see it happen on
But
screen.
you just see Pep in his step, like he runs to Kevin. Are you going?
Yeah, because all of a sudden I feel like he feels less like he's trapped, right? Like, because you get the sense that like this whole like I'm gonna play on this farm team deal feels like a little bit of like a like I have to, you know, whereas
not
like,
as a passion
now
thing.
He's got a choice, and all of a sudden like he's less backed into a corner and he can do something because he wants to, as opposed to because he has to or he should or whatever, you know,
exactly.
And so he beelines it. Kevin's there because he's picking up Ruthie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To take her back to the house and
to babysit the twins.
Yep.
And so they all, and then they waste so much time
talking
for Ruthie to call and get permission to come.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really, people, couldn't we have just faked this for television?
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
I don't understand why they're making it such a crazy point. Look, okay, Ruthie
that she wants to spend time.
Yeah,
I know.
like Ruthie, bless her heart. You wear your heart on your sleeve. All right, that's fine. It can get annoying at times, but it's all good. Like that's your character. Sure. Fine, go with it. But, so much time wasted, like you said. It's a little annoying. It's just a bit much with this whole thing. And I don't know why they're trying to make it such a big point that Ruthie is trying to spend so much time with him.
Because they're going to get together.
Okay.
Well, but see, they have to lay the seeds, right? Like they have to show, okay, so she's not totally over him and he's not totally annoyed by her, right? Like because when she's there watching him practice, yeah, when she's there watching him practice, he's like, stop talking. I'm trying to focus. And she's like, okay, sorry. Like I didn't have to come. And he's like, no, it's fine. Like, all that shit I think is like the show trying to like, lay some groundwork a little bit, which is bullshit because they wouldn't have had to do any of that if they had just stuck with the groundwork they had already laid. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like just because he's having a baby with Sandy doesn't mean his chemistry with Ruthie had to go away.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
The whole thing is just
but
made up drama for the sake of drama.
But I'm a little sucker here where when she comes out of that hospital room and goes and hugs Martin, that hug is just so sweet.
That there is something about how she fits with him.
Yeah, like she just like tucks in.
So cute. Like she's like a full head shorter than him. So so her face is like buried in his chest
and he just like drops his head.
And he like kisses the top of her head. Like it's really cute.
It is cute. It's
like
so
if these two don't end up together, I just don't know.
Like in real life or no?
No, I don't care. But like on the show, I need Ruthie and Martin to be together. Like I'm really rooting for them.
Yeah,
especially because now for sure, 100%, there is nothing happening between Martin and Sandy. Like absolutely not.
Yeah,
it's obvious and it's clear, and I'm good with that. Like I didn't need that. You know what I mean? And I'm good.
Yeah,
I really, really liked the stuff between Martin and Sandy.
Same. I appreciated it a lot.
It was very mature. It was very like just good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But okay, so there's two scenes, right? Like there's two beats of them interacting with each other. The first one is obviously she's had the baby. Everyone's like we get that montage of like everybody seeing it and holding it and stuff. Mm-hmm. Everyone but Martin, right?
Yeah.
So Martin's in the hall and then he comes through and the room is empty. It's just Sandy and the baby. And he comes through and they have like their little moment.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for letting me come.
This is your son.
He's beautiful. Nice job. I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't really know what to say.
What do you want to name him?
Oh, no, there's not after the way I've been with this. I couldn't name him. Him? It's a boy?
Yeah, he's a boy.
I'm sorry I wasn't here.
It's okay. You're here now.
I had to watch it 5 times to be like, okay, I didn't make it up. She says, this is your son.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, it's like he's fucking Dory or something.
You were that overwhelmed you couldn't tell the sex. Plus the baby's wrapped in blue.
I know, dude. Like the whole world knew it was a boy. She says this is your son, and then later you're like, It's a boy? Like, what?
Yeah, dude.
But all that aside, it's really cute when he's like, thanks for letting me come. And
Yeah.
and then when he's like, nice job.
Yeah,
Like,
that was really cute.
oh, so cute.
Nice job. Like that.
God damn if Martin is not a handsome little devil.
I know.
Like when he smiles, it's like the room lights up, dude. He's really fucking cute. Like
Yeah.
I can see why Sandy fucked him. Like, like I get it. But yeah, so it's really cute. Like, you know, he's doing the best he can.
Yeah.
Like the kid is not equipped in this moment. And he says it. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm sorry. Like, don't even know what I'm doing right now. But like, you know, he's there.
Yeah.
And
At least he's trying.
He's seeing his kid. He's acknowledging it's his kid. I also like that he's like, oh God, like I can't name him. Like, please, like,
Yeah,
that's
like-
not my thing at all. You know, like he's your kid, like for sure, I know, kind of thing. That's why I don't think it'll be a Brewer. I think he'll be a Jameson.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm Sandy, I'm not putting my last name on this kid. Like
Yeah.
after all the shit Martin put her through.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
So anyway, so then now that like they've gotten the awkwardness sort of, you know, out of the way or whatever, they're able to just sort of like sit with each other and like talk and, you know,
Yeah.
kind of bask in the glory or whatever.
Maybe someday we can be best friends.
Maybe we can. How do we do that? How do we become friends after I've been such a irresponsible jerk?
I can forgive you if you can forgive me. I know it's a lot to ask, but it's everything. Forgiveness.
I think I can do that. And if you can, I'm willing to try anyway. Maybe we can kind of start over. Not that I know how to do that.
Or you can come and see the baby whenever you want. You and your dad or anyone else you want.
Thanks. I'm going to want to come see him. I'm going to want to be part of his life.
I think we
That's
just have
the
to
first
start
time
out
he's ever said
slowly.
that.
You know, just one step at a time. Like you call me, and I'll call you. You can ask me how the baby is, and I'll tell you he's fine. Because he's going to be fine. He's going to be just fine. And no matter what happens between us, we'll be fine too. Because you're a good guy, Martin. You really are.
So, how was your day?
Blessed. It was a very blessed day.
That totally made me cry.
Yeah.
In the moment, not right now. I really liked that. That was really sweet. I love when she says like, I can forgive you. Like, cause he's like, how do we even start over? Like, how do we save this? Right.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can forgive you. Cause that's so important. And I was like, God damn, it's so important. You're right. Like, that's everything. She says it. She's like, that's everything. And like, yeah, man, you know, cause now you've got this baby to worry about.
Yeah, dude.
Life is bigger than just you know?
Exactly.
Damn. That's so crazy.
So now we got a baby.
dad.
Yeah. Martin is a papa.
Okay, speaking of Papa,
No, papa.
did you catch that low-key moment when Bo went over and pulled some girl's number?
Yeah, dude. I was like,
Bo's got game,
Yeah.
okay? Like,
I mean, look at him.
Even in this charged environment, he's there. He's going to meet his grandkid for the
Yeah.
first time. He's holding a giant teddy bear, an unmanly look for anyone, okay? And he sees a hot girl sitting there, and he's like, I'm going to go pull this number real quick. Like, damn.
You know, what can he do when there's a hot, attractive woman in front of him? I mean, you know.
Who was it? Oh, it was Roxanne that he
Yeah.
was making out with. Yeah. Bo can pull. But I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
It's weird because like I'm into him and his son.
Yeah. Problem.
Martin speaks to like 16-year-old me.
Yeah.
That like totally swooned over like men, whatever, that were like just good looking, you know, just like beautiful to behold.
Yeah.
Bo speaks to me right now.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I get you.
I wonder what he looks like now.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not that great.
Maybe, but maybe he's hot.
Maybe. We should look him up.
Yep.
Offline.
Yeah. And then, did we forget Lucy and Kevin?
Oh, I totally did.
No. You're welcome.
Because you know why? Because I didn't get the DVD description for this episode, and usually that gives me the markings of the ABC story. So what is happening with these two? They want another.
Lucy's just like running around the house at this point because she's trying to find her cell phone. This is all at the beginning of the episode,
That's right? She can't find her cell phone.
And Kevin is trying to help, and she's not liking his help at the moment. And Kevin decides to drop a bomb on Lucy, saying he wants another baby. Mm-hmm. And Lucy was not having it.
Lucy. Okay, how do you feel about this? Like, because she's like, okay, do you see me right now? Do you see how my life is? Do you really think we can have another kid?
Yeah.
And he's like, I think we can handle it, Luce. And she's like, it's not we, it's me, and I don't want another baby. Like, I have to do all the work, and I don't want to, or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, I've always had a problem with that kind of language when it comes to having a baby. Like, I recognize that the woman carries the child and bears the child and all of that. And I recognize that there's so much physical aspect to having, like, to carrying and having a baby, right?
Yeah.
Like, beyond just then having a baby at the end, right? Like, I recognize all that. But I've always taken issue with language that excludes the male aspect or a partner's part in a pregnancy.
I know.
Like, and I'm a woman, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I'm a straight woman. So, you know, like, it's not coming from like a chauvinistic place or whatever. I mean, I hope. Maybe I'm a little self-hating, but like, I don't know. But like, I don't know. Like, it just bugs me that she won't, that it's just that she's like, it's not we, it's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it is we though. Okay, yes, you will have to carry this child for 9 months, and that is stressful, and I get it. And you are a busy person, and you run around a lot, and like that's hard to do, you know, especially in the later months and all that stuff. And I get it. But when that baby comes, like, dude, Kevin's already crushing the game with Savannah. Like, who cares? He wants to crush the game with one more. Let him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the big deal? I mean, I don't know. It's not like they can't afford it. See, it's a different story if it's like financially unfeasible and he just wants one to want one, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, he wants one because he wants to take care of another kid.
Yeah.
And he's already taking care of the first one.
Yeah.
Like why be so dismissive of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't like the tone. It's as simple as that. I don't like the tone. You can just say, I'm not ready.
Right.
Leave it at that. Or, don't make it sound so spiteful when you say it. It's me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like that, it's like a jab at him.
Well,
without her like saying like you did this wrong or anything. It's just mean.
Right. But I think as you were saying that, it occurred to me that, and I don't know, I've never been in the position to have this kind of conversation for myself or whatever, but I think like another problematic part of all this though is the way in which Kevin's approaching it, right? Like I can imagine if you're in a relationship with your husband, right? With whom you are actively having children, okay?
Yeah.
Like you've had one, okay? Like I can't imagine that the conversation is like so one-sided. Like one partner wakes up and goes, I want a baby.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's a conversation, right? Like, don't you guys like plan and know what your 5-year or your 10-year plan is for yourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't just wake up one day and go, I want another baby. Like, let's do it. Like, you know, it's like, it's more than that, you know? And I think so it's wrong maybe of Kevin to just up and say that so declaratively like that.
Yeah.
It's also wrong of Lucy to not understand that this is just the first sentence of a long conversation they could have about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's also final and it's also like definitive. Like, I want another baby. No. Okay. Like, you know, where it's like, it doesn't feel real. Like, it's not real life, you know? But then when Kevin goes and puts that shit on his less than 1-year-old baby, I can't stand for that. Like, I don't care how old this kid is. I don't care what you think developmentally she understands or doesn't.
Don't vent to the baby.
You're venting to the baby.
Yeah.
You are putting words out in front of her that say, your mommy hurts me when she talks to me like that. Like, this is not your therapist.
Yeah.
Like,
don't vent to the baby.
This is your fucking child. Like, what are you doing?
Could you imagine if you're that friend in the kitchen? Don't vent to the fucking child.
I mean, come on. Like, what a joke. Like, it's not a joke. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe you. Like, I can't believe that you would say that.
True.
You know? Like, and honestly, if you feel like that, talk to your fucking wife.
Yeah.
Like, we've said this always. They have such a communication problem, these two.
Yeah.
Like, it's a wonder their marriage works.
Yeah.
Because they're constantly getting themselves in situations where one says something the other doesn't like, usually Kevin to Lucy.
Yep.
And then Lucy ends up apologizing. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. I never understood that, why Lucy keeps apologizing.
Yeah. And in this episode again, she's like, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I think we should have another baby. Cool. Let's do it. Like, oh, that was easy.
Like, you're okay with it? I thought you weren't ready.
All of a sudden, you're like, yeah, it's cool.
Explore why you're not ready. Right. Give me that. That would be
Have
fun.
a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, be a couple. Be a normal couple in the world. And literally...
Damn it, it was the season to do it, too.
I know.
It was the season to do it. You're on a good roll.
I know. I know. So, these fools are probably going to have another one soon.
Oh, great. Well, not
but see,
great, but
okay,
you know.
But let's think about this, right? They know the series is ending at this point.
Oh.
So are they planning on doing some sort of a flash forward?
Shit.
To at least 9 months from now when Lucy will have had another baby?
Damn.
Dude.
Damn.
If that happens, that could change the whole game, T. If they do a flash forward, so much could be different.
Yeah. It's true.
Ooh.
So does that mean we get to see an older, well, we're assuming that's his name, Aaron? Do you think that they would like cast a little older Aaron?
Well, only if Sandy's going to still be around.
Yeah. Well, I can't see her leaving.
You think she'll be in season 11?
Well, I don't know about that. Yeah.
Oh, you mean in the later half of the season? Yeah. That's a good point.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm probably getting ahead of myself. They probably just figured we won't have to deal with it. Let's just say they're having another kid and whatever.
Ugh, great.
Unless by the time this episode was happening, they knew they were coming back. Except that can't be the
true.
case because the titles of the finale for season 10,
it's like goodbye or something.
It's like it was over.
Yeah, like sayonara.
Okay. Yeah. So no, they didn't know until it was over that they were coming back for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh well.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's all up in the air. It's exciting. I'm excited.
So we have a future baby on the way. We have a baby that's here. We have a wedding.
What, a wedding? Oh, I was like, a wedding?
A wedding. A business.
Oh, yes. A business deal between two grandfathers.
Yeah. And the twins are just living it up. And
what did the twins do in this episode?
Nothing.
They were there?
Why? I don't know. Probably.
Were they there?
They were standing in the background there somewhere.
Yeah, I guess they came to the hospital, right? Because Ruthie
has to babysit, apparently. That's how she contributes to the family.
That's right. I swear.
Fuck you, Eric.
It's like not every moment of every day is a life lesson, Eric.
Yeah,
God
seriously.
Damn. Anyway, let's rate this puppy. Oh, wait, am I going first?
No, I mean, I can go.
It just occurred to me, like, are you waiting?
I'm going to give it a 2 thumbs up because there's kind of now my, the horns are out. Okay. So now it's like, okay, there's some intrigue. A+ on that. And you closed one story. So, okay. All right. I see what you're doing. Okay. Yeah. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
Same.
Yeah.
Same for me, for the exact same reason.
Yeah.
Like, as cringy as most of it is, I'm like living for it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, ooh,
about
give me the
Seventh
next
Heaven.
one. Like, this is okay. So this is a true story. One of our listeners is a cousin of mine. That's a weird way to say that, but
Yeah.
One of my cousins listens to this podcast. Done.
Hey, cousin.
And she knows who she is. Yeah. And she does not watch the show. She's never watched the show. She refuses to, but she listens to this. And so, understandably, she has a picture of the show in her mind from us talking about it, right? Like,
Okay.
I don't know that we always maybe give it complete justice.
Oh, probably not.
Like, we have very strong opinions about a lot of things on the show.
Yeah, like how we hate it.
Right. Mostly that. And I feel like, but I think we do a decent job of like being fair to it when fairness is due and like giving it its props when they're due and whatever.
Yeah.
So we started recording season 10 well before season 9 had finished airing on the feed.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And so she was like listening to the episodes as they were airing, but we were already well in the throes of season 10 at that point.
Yeah.
So we both knew, you and I, T, knew that we kind of liked season 10.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to her the other day and she's like, oh my God, like season 9, what a hot piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I was like, dude, just wait for season 10. And she took that like, oh my God, it gets worse.
Yeah.
And I'm like, actually, like, we don't hate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, if the show had started with this kind of season,
Dude,
or with this kind of like
how
juice,
many 2 thumbs ups have we given this season?
the show had potential if it had started this way, like with this kind of
this season's ratings.
Yeah.
I wish we were still on the number scale because like this season's ratings,
this would have been all like 8s, 9s.
It would have skewed the numbers.
Yeah.
Like it would have like fucked up the total numbers because they're so high.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Everything would be above a 6. Almost all episodes would be above a 6.
I can think of like one episode that might have been like a 5, 6.
Yeah.
But everything else, I feel like I would have given them 8s and 9s and 10s.
Yeah.
Like knowing me, and then you would have given them 7s.
I'm like, let's be fair.
But yeah, no, I'm here for it. Like I'm excited about this season. Like, and we're like we're more than halfway through.
I remember
I
gave a rating for one of the episodes. I gave it a fucking 0.
Oh, I know. I was there. That was like what, season 4 or 5?
Even
when we were still doing numbers.
Dude, even Audic was like, "Did you just give it a 0?" And I was like, "Yeah," and I am all for that.
Okay, you know what might be a fun? We should talk about this offline. Our listeners don't care. We'll talk about it offline. So yeah, no, I'm excited. There's still like 9 episodes, I think, or 10 episodes left in the season.
Did we just do episode 13?
This was 13.
Yeah.
So 9 episodes, I think. I know.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Shit.
And then it's like, then we're on the last season. I can't talk about last season yet. This is still in my head like last season.
I know like season 11
it's not gonna be good. I know, right? Like, what a shame that they couldn't just go out on the high note.
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
You finally achieved it after 10 seasons.
You finally achieved it, and then you have to throw it all away for the network.
Bleh.
But we'll see. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised by 11 too. But we still have a ways to go before we get there.
I'm gonna keep my expectations low because
as you should. Yeah. Rightfully so.
Imagine from this on. You know how like with all the previous seasons, basically from episode 10 to like 17 it's all
garbage,
shit.
yeah.
But imagine From this episode, it's all garbage. Imagine it's like
For the next 30 episodes, it's
You're
all
like-
just garbage.
like what happened? You started out strong. Oh, I hope not.
Can you believe we're in the home stretch? We have like 30 episodes left in the series.
I dedicated this much time. I can't believe this is a show I never
Nearly-
watched.
I know. No, believe it. Aren't you glad?
No.
Because now you
I'm
can
glad
watch
for
it.
this, but not
Now
glad
you've watched
for
it in a way you'll never forget.
my poor eyeballs and my memory.
We should really be saving these thoughts for our series finale.
The finale.
It's all good.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to do it for us, folks. Tune in next time for another installment of this podcast. This is a new way to close a show I've never done before.
I kind of like it. I'm digging it.
Social medias, emails, you know what to do. Patreon.com/for heaven's sake pod. 2 tiers. We got a $1 keep the lights on tier. We have a $5 heaven head special tier. Whoop whoop. Lots of good stuff on there. It's patreon.com/4 heaven's sake pod. And until next time, bye.
Thank you and good night.
Okay, Maisel.
I couldn't help it. It just popped in my head.